welcome back to the Shard of Opportunity. I am CJ, Game Master for the Loose Canons. Once again, pleased to be on Roshar with these lovely folks. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, lovely folks.
I'm Emily. I'm playing Grove.
I'm Doug. I'm playing Nakal.
I am Chris, and I will be playing Bryn.
I'm Joshua. I go by Jofwu online, and I am playing Tevlin.
I'm Cate, and I am playing Batarab.
And when we last left our crew of Rosharan adventurers, they had escaped the clutches of the Invisagers. They had gained a fan in the form of Tevlin, and they had returned to the cave where their listener friends were listening and waiting for them. And they were greeted with quite the surprise. Tevlin did promise not to fight the White Spine. And during the night, Grove, did Cloudpuff eat Tevlin? No. Okay. Terrific. There was much dancing and rejoicing and celebrating of the end to at least this group of Invisagers who had been tormenting listeners from the Shattered Plains in an attempt to cause powers to return to the people of Roshar. And during the night, Connie, as promised, of course, provided a wonderful display of the singing and dancing of her people, much to Tevlin and Grove's enjoyment. Tevlin, you enjoyed this?
Very much so. Beautiful. It was a beautiful dance.
And we now find ourselves in the morning, beginning to move through the tunnels and out into the Shattered Plains. Into the Unclaimed Hills, moving towards the Shattered Plains. When you begin to hear something in the distance as the morning sun begins to rise, and I need everyone to make a perception test. As we find ourselves outside of the cave. The sun has almost risen.
So, did we get a full rest? Do I need to full rest my character?
Great point. Yeah, please. Anyone who is below full, go ahead and do a long rest. You can for Cloudpuff. Don't roll.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
She's
sorry.
not injured.
I didn't know what it was.
What did you do to Cloudpuff?
Nothing. She's fine.
Did you say perception?
I did say perception test. Yes.
Oh, wrong test.
While they're rolling their perception test, make sure you don't fail your perception test by commenting, and subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't have to refer to the Storm Wardens to know when the new episode is coming out. Statistically speaking, the Storm Wardens tell me that you're not subscribed right now, and you should be. All right, let's see. What do we get?
I have 15.
15, and a 21, and a 17, and a 10. So, Bryn and Tevlin. Batarab, what did you get? I'm not.
I got a 10 as well.
10. Okay. So, wait. Bryn, did you roll a leadership?
By accident, yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
making
Yep.
sure.
I'm gonna pretend that doesn't exist. We're just gonna.
I love it. Wait, Batarab, did you also roll a leadership test?
Did I? Oh.
What are the coincidences?
That's weird.
She's
I don't
feeling
wanna
extra
talk
bossy
about
this
that.
morning.
What are the chances of that?
Oh, they're right above each other on the skill sheet. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Which one are we doing? Perception?
You're
Yeah.
good. I mean,
Got
we're just the number's the same.
We're walking out of this cave, and everybody's paying careful attention to their surroundings. And Batarab is like, "Guys, we're gonna walk this far today." And
She's focused on her to-do list, not her to pay attention.
Tevlin and
list.
Bryn to the northeast, you can hear someone making a bit of a. You had a 15?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Tevlin and Bryn, you. Sorry, that felt like very targeted, but 15's too low for you to. Tevlin
I'm
and
a
Bryn.
really good hunter.
You're taking care of a Cloudpuff.
Yeah, I am.
You know, with 15 while taking care of a juvenile white spine, that's impressive if you
Yeah.
think about it.
I am impressive.
Yes, you are. So, Tevlin, Bryn, you can hear what sounds like a group of soldiers up to the northeast from the kind of platform that you're up on. There's some vines that would take you down onto the floor beneath, and at the moment they don't necessarily sound like they're getting closer to you, but it does sound like they've you can hear from like a muffled in the distance, like I think this looks like a sign of I think they might have gone this way. Kind of discussion as if they're looking for someone or looking for signs of life out here in the Unclaimed Hills.
I would usher these singers at the very least to hide, maybe in some of the brush over here or whatever, because it sounds like soldiers and we don't need another confrontation.
Sure. Do you you could usher them back into the cave, or you could usher them into this shrubbery right here, or down over into this like larger tree-ish thing over here on the bottom.
We are on Roshar. Is the shrubbery sufficient to, or is it not going to like disappear as soon as they walk into it?
Yeah.
This is a fair question. Unclear at this stage. You'd have to try it.
You know what? Let's just have them hide closer to these rocks up here. Like, just, hey, stick to the shadows and try to hide.
Okay. You do hear Connie mutter, like, he understands he's taking us closer to the sound, right?
I thought they were, like, on the ground floor. Like, not coming from this
all
way.
you can tell is that they're to the northeast, but it's
Okay.
not clear. You're not 100% sure in the elevation.
Oh, okay. If that's the case,
Yeah.
I tell them to go back in the cave.
Get back in your hole.
Now, because as I'm looking forward here, Bryn, it looks to me as though this would be a walled area up here, and you can see this where I'm triggering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But then this path here, if there was a group, back behind it, they would walk along the path, and then they would just see your listener friends like
ambush.
Hello.
It's when you get the drop on them, and by shoving them off the cliff, that's what the drop is, right?
Yeah. What's like, you could be like, hey, I bet you're really tired because you're bushed, and you like push them into the bush, and then you run away.
So as we send them back to the cave, Tevlin turns to Tevlin and says, are these, you said there was no one else associated with your envisagers that was around this area, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, they sent the largest group to the temple, to the cave, which you took care of, and then we were joining them. So the other group would be back on the Shattered Plains, or in one of the other cities. No, there shouldn't be anyone from the Envisagers looking for us.
Tevlin's not sure whether she can trust this guy at all, and he doesn't seem very confident.
I look to Batarab and try to explain my thought process. What were you doing out here, and were people looking for you?
Batarab looks over at Tevlin and says, well, my cousin had the bright idea to go looking at ruins in the middle of the night. And what was supposed to take several hours has now taken several days. And,
maybe I should have written a message to Father.
Maybe there's a lot of things that could have gone better with this, Tevlin. I don't think you're too focused on not the present and not what is going to happen. You just want to dig into the past without worrying about the consequences for now.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. And now she's kind of looking nervous. Like that's a great question to ask,
Tevlin
Tevlin.
comes over to you, Batarab, and it's like, dude. For viewers at home, also, we've updated the graphics for our singer families and for Tevlin. I figured we should use Brotherwise assets instead of the wonderful fan art that was the singer family. But Batarab, do not worry. We have honored Bryn. He will know what to do, and he will take care of us.
Tevlin,
She'll
shut
have who?
up. Tevlin, go stand with the singers,
Big eye roll.
the listeners.
Okay.
I do.
Did he say honored one?
I actually, as he said honored one.
I said honored
Okay.
Bryn.
Or
For
honored
what
Bryn.
it is.
Yeah.
Honored Bryn. Okay.
But I look at Tevlin and I go, you don't have to be so mean to him.
You're right. You're right. He's extremely irritating, however.
Yes, I agree with that point. But
Thank you very much.
was he still standing there as we're having this conversation?
So he ran back over
Like,
when he
he
heard
ran
you
back
say the nice
over.
thing about him, and then he ran back.
And then it's like, I do agree you are a pain in the ass, but you should still be treated with some level of respect.
He lost most of my respect when he joined this group of whatever they were doing.
I agree, but that doesn't seem to be our problem at the moment.
Doing
Shut!
when I joined.
Tevlin's really struggling to contain emotions.
I actually turn back to Tevlin and I say, Tevlin, earn my respect by putting your life above these singers as I point to the rest of them. They are to be guarded with your own life.
That was a very smart way to deal with that.
Hopefully.
Batarab says.
We'll find out in the long run.
He is a very smart, honored person.
No offense, Bryn. I don't think you would enjoy encountering my father if he were to be pursuing us. And my father is quite accomplished at going through this land towards the Shattered Plains.
If these people, these soldiers, are someone come to look for us, there's only going to be trouble. These listeners that we found need to return home, and they will not. These Alethi will not let us just continue on our way. I think we need to keep moving as quickly and as quietly as we can.
As you're saying that, stealth check, stealth test, please.
For
everyone?
everybody?
For everybody. And
Batarab-
meeny, meeny, miny, mo, Chris, add the plot die.
Oh, great.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Got a 17.
15 with a blank.
Is that something you want to tell me about, Emily?
I got the natural one.
Tell the class
Oh.
what happened.
Don't put this
Stealth-
one on Cloud Puff.
Stealth
All right,
test
one-
coming up.
Which
No, this is
Stealth
me.
test?
It's all me.
I don't want a stealth test. Can I do a different test?
Nakal,
I'm
with
trying to
19.
get.
How is the biggest guy in armor the stealthiest in this set of rolls?
Okay.
You're a great
I'm
In
trying
fact,
warrior.
I know,
get-
I'm a
I know
great
that you said to
warrior.
not put this on Cloud Puff. However, Cloud Puff does feel like the best way to just add in complication to this moment.
Here we
So, Grove, as you're listening to your companions discuss and try to figure out, they're all being very stealthy. They're behind the bush. They're doing a great job. Cloud Puff and lunges through the bush.
How does the bush react?
Yeah, that's what we really want to know.
And as you glance over around the bush, you can see Cloud Puff. If you move over just a little.
Oh, I see.
Cloud Puff being confronted by 4 Alethi soldier-looking people.
Oh man. Well, I'm running after her.
You do that.
Boom.
What colors are they wearing?
They have visually displayed for us here blue and green, but you would make a perception test for me, Batarab.
Oh.
Okay.
Can they see them? Are they visible? Is this all?
Everyone,
Yeah.
everyone can see.
It might
Everyone.
depend on how the. It might depend on how the.
Everyone just comes running along.
She
Sorry, you
chases
said
after Grove.
perception. Perception, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Perception test.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Batara, with your 22 perception, you can see through the bush, and Tevlin, you would be able to see as you're close enough now that these are members of the House Guard, assigned both, like a couple of them are specifically from Batarab's house, and then a couple of them are kind of hired from the war camp as like assistant, hired not mercenary, but like hired muscle to assist with something that a Bright Lord might need. And they are now looking at Cloudpuff Grove and Tevlin. They've got, bows ready, spears ready, because they're quite concerned about the juvenile white spine. What do y'all do?
Oh my goodness, you better put those swords down, or spears down, whatever you have. You're not going to hurt Cloudpuff, and she won't hurt you if you step away. You stay right here. No, you stay here. No, you stay here. Not yet. Not yet.
No,
Pretend to be ferocious.
You do hear, for the record, you hear several of them. Yet? Not yet? What does the wild horn eater have planned for us?
It's only if you make me angry, so don't make me angry.
Would they recognize Tevlin if they're...
She was brand new. She had just come to the Shattered Plains
yeah.
literally the day that she bounced. These is okay.
Remember the guards that caught her
There
going out
was
the window?
I have the permission.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm like, is this that guy? Is this the guy that saw you both sneaking out of the window with Grove giving the thumbs up? Let me ask you this: are y'all going to attempt to play this as if you are not Grove and Tevlin?
I was planning on trying, because I was assuming the soldiers could not see everybody back here.
Sure.
So I was gonna pretend like we were just out here.
Deception.
I actually
plot
never
line.
found out. I actually never found out what happened to the brush. Did the brush go away or did it stay?
The brush is
Nothing,
still there.
And
Okay.
I was not going to. I guess I don't plan on talking about my identity unless they bring it up.
Okay.
I've been rolling really terrible. Deception 8.
Okay. With an 8, they're not super inclined to believe you, but you have a blank on the plot die. So we're going to say that this isn't the guard that saw you coming out of the window. What are you ladies doing out here in the unclaimed hills?
Well, my assistant and I are out here doing field work for my mother. She's a super cool horny. Well, she's not the horn eater, but that's fine.
Is the white spine the assistant?
No, my friend here.
Oh. Okay.
The Bright Eyes
Very
assistant.
strange.
Yeah. Two things. Number one, are these light eyes or dark eyes?
We're gonna say that these are dark eyes. I think that's fair.
Tevlin also would like to pet Cloudpuff to show them how tame and well he listens to everything. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think so. You go ahead and leadership or persuasion, and we'll do with advantage. Cloudpuff is now Grove's animal companion. You've got the animal bond talent, so she is not going to attack anybody that Grove doesn't want her to attack, unless something strange or awful happens.
Tevlin says, pets Cloudpuff and says, that's extremely offensive, first of all. guardsmen. I am a light-eyed lady, 2 light-eyed ladies out doing our research. I don't know who you are, or who you think you are to question our activities. This white spine is, as you can see, a trusted companion who is out here to help us against any ruffians who would do us any harm. Yikes.
At least it wasn't a 1. The 2 of them.
We're allowed to do this.
We're allowed.
And she says, we are allowed to be here.
We are allowed.
You know, let's wonderful viewers of Shard of Opportunity. Hasn't come up a lot. Light eyes, dark eyes on Roshar. There is unfortunately a bit of a power imbalance. If you have your light eyes, you do basically just to get to tell most dark eyes whatever, and they kind of have to listen. So even with a 5, wait, did you? Was that with a? I was giving you an advantage because you were petting the white spine.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
One more time.
12.
A little better. A little better. I don't have to tweak the racism quite as much or the classism quite as much for the light-eyed thing. But still, they kind of look at each other. They're like, I don't know if she's telling the truth or not, but light-eyed, whatever. We'll listen to her. Fine. I'm sorry. But if you happen to see another light-eyed woman out here, her name is Batarab, and she has been joined by one of her house guards, Nakal, and her cousin Tevlin. Tevlin is a light-eyed scholar of about your height, about your build, and she's here to research things. Like you're researching things.
Well, good news. I have.
Yes.
I have good news for you.
Oh, really? Yes.
Yes. We actually ran into a group yesterday.
Just
Okay.
yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Okay.
And there was really just a crazy resemblance between.
You say Judy? Why are we saying Judy? Or you're saying her name is Judy. You made up a fake name for Tevlin and it was Judy.
I'm not good at coming up with
But with an
Rosharan names like that. It's a Rosharan name.
Yeah.
Yeah, insert Rosharan name here. You're fine.
Judy. Judee.
Yeah, 2 E's.
And an I at the end.
So it was so crazy. This other lady that I guess you're looking for looks so much like her. It's like they could be sisters. But anyway, we saw them that way, and I'm going to point in like a completely different direction than where we were or where we're going.
Okay.
They were headed. They were headed out to the Unclaimed Hills to look for a research site of some kind.
Yes.
Oh, they did talk about something about that. Okay. Well, so make a
How much?
make a persuasion test.
Okay.
Because most of what you said is true. You did run into a group. There was a person that looked like. You can roll your. Oh, you're just looking.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my stat. Persuasion, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How much of this do me and Batarab hear?
+3.
I'm
That's
like,
I think you can hear it all.
Batarab is just kind of looking at Nakal, looking at Bryn, looking at Poe.
Would you like to tell the class what happened, Emily?
I rolled another natural one.
So,
The heart
Batarab,
and soul.
Batarab, as you are listening to this, you lean just a little bit too far forward, and you come crashing out through the bushes and land at Tevlin's feet.
Is my safe hand still covered?
It is.
Priorities.
With it being a 1, I was concerned.
Brightness Batarab, you're here.
Well, look at that. Have you been following us?
We'll send only one back to camp, apparently.
The daggers the Batarab is shooting at Tevlin through her eyes right now. She's gonna need another edge dancer full powering healing her at this rate with those daggers.
Nakal's just
I'm just gonna wander through the bushes at this point. I know there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna meander over.
I look at Poe.
I got lost.
And tell her to make yourself as invisible as possible. I know you can't go completely, but wasn't the plan to not be seen?
I think sometimes they say the plan, but it's not actually the plan, because if you say the plan doesn't happen. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe this was the plan, but they couldn't say it, otherwise this wouldn't happen. Maybe.
Genius.
They are.
I take out my book and we start taking notes between me and Poe as we watch and decide if this was actually the master plan all along.
I will say though that when Batarab was still hiding, she was definitely looking terrified. So
2 of these are house guards. Would they be guards that I recognize?
Sure.
No?
Yeah. You've worked with them before. Yeah.
So I'm going to approach with an affable gait and be like, "Hey guys, sorry about that. We're doing okay. If you want to go ahead and I don't know, go back to the camp. I can't really leave Batarab, and she's decided that there are some relevant stories that she must record. I don't really understand it, humble dark eyes just like you. But I think we're good if you guys want to just go back to camp and let her parents know. And we'll find the cousin Tevlin on our way back, I promise.
One of them goes, we know she was lying, sir. We didn't know a minute ago.
I mean,
but
those storms.
Once Batarab's come out, once Brightness Batarab is here, the mink is out of the bag, as they say.
Batarab is sitting on her butt in the dirt, by the way.
Well, it was worth a shot. Sorry, Tevlin, I tried, but it didn't work out.
Don't apologize to her.
Oh. I rescind that apology, Tevlin.
I mean, no, that's in her head. That's in her head. She's not saying that out loud.
It wasn't. It sure wasn't.
Did I assume we heard all that little exchange?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're all standing right there now.
Yeah. So Tevlin wants to insist that look. Obviously, Batarab is in perfect health, perfect condition, other than maybe some dirt that needs to be brushed off here, which, by the way, was your fault. That was not the case until you arrived. We're perfectly good. We're perfectly safe, traveling with this lovely white spine baby to keep us safe. Nakal has done a fantastic job, haven't you, Guardsman Nakal? We really are in perfectly fine condition. I think if you were to turn around and just report back that you haven't seen us, then no harm can be done.
We could not do that. Our
Tevlin,
Bright Lord would.
Tevlin, I know you've been away from Alethi ways for a while, but their honor demands that they're not going to lie to you.
Worth a
but
shot.
Tara will stand up now, and she wants to say a few things.
Uh-oh.
You do that.
So she takes a deep breath and looks at the guards in her house colors very sternly and says, "Who sent you here? Mother or father?"
Well, we are sent directly by your Lord Mother and your Lord Father. Lady Mother and Lord Father.
And who was the one who first alerted you to our absence?
Well, I believe the first one was Janal. He saw a red-haired woman and your cousin leaving in the middle of the night. He was assured that they had permission to do so, and once he had reported that up the chain of command, he was quickly punished because obviously they did not have permission to do that, and in no way, shape, or form would your Lord Father have ever, as a Bright Lord, ever given such permission. So don't worry, he is being punished, and that'll be taken care of, and we will take you back to the war camps, and you will be safe, and everything will be fine, and you will be returned to safety, security, and you can pursue your paths into the future.
I am afraid there is a misunderstanding.
No.
No.
We understand.
Yes. There was a misunderstanding. They did have permission. They were coming after me. I needed to get away, and they were supposed to come and follow after me with guard Nakal as we made an escape.
Wait, they were coming after you with guard Nakal, or you were with guard Nakal and they came after you?
The second. I needed more assistance.
For what?
I had to make a bold decision. I was fearful of being forced into a marriage, and so I spoke with my priest at the devotery of purity, and they urged me to seek out the devotery of the mind. Although it is on the western slopes of the Horn-Eater Peaks, I knew that Grove could help lead us there, and that it would be a place where Tevlin could study his history quite safely.
That is wonderful, and of course, Brightness, we are hopeful that your father and mother will condone such an endeavor, but you are still under their stewardship, and we are under their command, so we must return you to the war camps, whereupon, if your father and mother wish for you to go to the Horn-Eater Peaks, then this young woman perhaps would be sufficient, but we will provide you all the guards you need. For example, it appears that you have, based on where you're traveling from, you're currently traveling away from the Horn-Eater Peaks, back towards the war camps. So clearly you do need...
Yes, let me explain that to you. We came across, from the distance we were able to spy several Parshendi, and although Guard Nakal is quite strong, we did not want to attempt to move past them in that direction. And I hope that you are not saying that my father and mother are above the words of the Almighty. Surely a good Vorin man like yourself would never say such things.
So Bryn and Tevlin will see 3 of the guards beginning to like fan out and search around for evidence of the Parshendi. And they are currently next to the bushes, like they're where I've moved them to. So they will see you if you do not move.
Please move.
I am going to do something drastic.
Oh,
I look at Tevlin and I whisper to him quietly. It's like, you said you would protect them with your life, yes?
Of course.
You trust me?
Always.
I take out my surgery scalpel and slash him across the throat and then start working on him in haste while pushing some stormlight into him to keep the wound from actually killing him.
What?
Just so that it looks like I'm a panicked doctor standing over here. It's like, the white spine ran through and hurt. and hurt this poor man. Luckily, I am a doctor and attending to him. Do not interrupt me. All of it in broken Alethi because I do not fully speak Alethi.
I'm going to start running over there. I'm very glad for this distraction.
Be ready. Be ready for anything. That white spine almost killed this man. Or that, yeah.
Nicole is just gonna.
And you can quickly, like, you see me sewing up the wound and like patting out all the gauze out of my leather apron. It's like,
Nicole,
I'm working hard.
Batarab is going to command one of these men to take off their shirt. So that they can find the wound. They need to find the wound.
CJ, is that the leader that would just walk past?
Yes.
Tevin wants to grab his arm before he goes on.
Good.
Yes, brightness?
Huh?
Yes, brightness?
Guardsman, I don't know who Bright Lord Kadanar thinks he is. He is my uncle, of course, but that is all he is. He has no right to tell me where I can or cannot go. Permission? He has no right to tell me when I come to the war camps and when I leave. I don't know what you're thinking to force us to come back with this white spine. You're welcome to try to send us back, but I don't like your odds.
So
can Batarab throw herself off the cliff as well? How far is that?
Well, before
like 3 feet with 3d6, 18 damage max. You got an edge dancer. I mean, you'll survive.
Okay.
Probably not even an injury.
When there's a moment, she's like, I don't know when. Like, there's a lot going on, but I know she doesn't want the singers to get hurt.
So before while Tevlin's talking to the guard, I'm gonna look Tevlin in the eyes and just like try and imply or try and figure out if Tevlin wants me to be like intimidating in this moment or what Tevlin wants from me, because I'm the only one still standing over there.
So Josh, before you answer that, Nakal, make an insight test for me.
Okay.
And Josh, depending upon this roll, I want you to be honest or incorrect in your description of what you're trying to communicate. Cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
Whatever Tevlin is trying to communicate, Nakal's picking up.
She's trying to intimidate him to make him nervous about all this.
Okay, so I'm going to take my vigilant stance and I'm going to position myself not right between the two of them, but I'm going to make it very clear that if he takes any actions towards my party member, towards Tevlin, that I will be in his way.
Go ahead and make an intimidation test and raise the stakes.
Okay.
Batarab, are you throwing yourself off of a cliff?
She's going to, yes.
So how do you...
Move your token when you're ready.
Why are you doing that?
Look, Batarab isn't thinking clearly.
No, this comedy of errors...
Everybody freeze! I'm the one who has the white spine. I shipped him on this man. So if you don't want that to happen to you, then stop the moving.
What is happening? Can we just time for the recording? But I have to ask CJ. I have to ask CJ. Did you expect any of this when you designed the scene?
0.
I got a 19 with an opportunity.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my god.
I am dying.
Yeah, we sure got far out of those caves, guys. Like.
All right.
Okay.
So with your intimidation, Nakal, you are able to get the guardsman to kind of cow up a little bit. He's like, okay, and he does not hear one of this guard, at the farthest bottom left, go, "Hey, what's that in that cave over there? Feels like I see some shadows moving." Now, Batarab, what does Batarab do?
Well, Batarab's glad that this isn't one of the house guards. I will say that. So she goes screaming and running and runs into that person.
Okay.
So,
Wait a minute. This is a bit of a jump from.
well,
I'm
she's
gonna
like
jump off
grabbing
a
their
cliff, so
arm.
I'm gonna
Okay,
shove
she's
a
gonna
guard
grab.
off.
She's okay. Not shove a guard. She's gonna try to cling onto them, but also throw herself. So they
That's
might.
just a shove. Just to be clear, if you run and you grab somebody and you carry them over the cliff, I'm gonna call that a shove at that point. Make an athletics test and raise the stake.
That's when I would have done my shouting.
Yes.
FYI.
Hold
no.
on to that thought.
We're still gonna have you shout. We just got to see how this goes.
Yeah.
The idea here is like
Yeah,
is
we
like
haven't seen it.
running to like you're running from the white spine or whatever, and you're running into his arms or something like that.
Oh, and I'm raising the stakes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
17.
It's not bad.
No plot.
17 will be sufficient. So you're trying to carry him and you off the cliff?
Yeah, basically grabbing the arm and shove like she was scared.
Can Bryn, like, as he's trying to pack gauze into this wound that he's already healed with Stormlight and is just kind of like, shh, stay down, turns his head and watches Batarab sail off, and the look of utter just...
I told
These
you, Bryn.
people are crazy.
I told you, their plans are genius. No one can anticipate what they're doing.
And he looks
Do I
at
need to
Poe
roll
and
for any
goes,
injuries or anything?
"Are you sure these people were scholars?"
Oh my goodness.
Tarab, you take 9 points of impact damage.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Does it lessen the blow that she landed on top of the guard?
That's a great question.
Well, maybe I didn't.
We're not going to get into the whole, like, maybe his axe was out and she lands on his axe or anything, so.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Did you kill the guard, Batarab?
You did kill the guard.
Oh no, she rendered him unconscious. You don't.
That's not how
die in
minions work in this game.
Oh no.
It's a shallow injury. It says.
It doesn't.
God.
Yeah.
No. Oh my gosh. Now she has what we were talking about before. Oh my gosh.
So,
Batarab has now got a contract on her for killing a city guard.
yes, this is one of the war camp guards, not the house guard.
No.
He is, like, dying in this moment. Perhaps regrowth could help. It's unclear. But yeah, he's not looking good.
He's
and then
gonna
Grove,
scream help for sure.
you wanted to shout something?
Everybody freeze! I have the white spine. And just like I sicked her on that puny little man over there, I can do it to you too. Here's what's going to happen. Bryn, go check on the people who stupidly dove off the cliff. All of you little guards are going to just walk away. You're going to walk away.
I hate to be the person to do this, but my inner GM is tingling. You called me by a name after saying you sicked it.
Yeah.
And I just hear that, and Bryn goes, "Oh, she named me crap."
Yep. That happened. So, what are you going to do?
What are the guards doing?
So, Bryn, you can react. Tulin is like, should I get up now, or like what? What do I do?
I lean down as if I'm checking his pulse and whisper into his ear, "Just stay quote unquote unconscious, but you're okay."
You're okay.
Good man. I think he'll be stable. Do you need me to check on your bright lady who just fell off a cliff?
Did I roll?
Intimidation. So for our Foundry folks, both as viewers who might use Foundry, if you have your sheet open and then you click anywhere in the top middle, double click, it minimizes it.
Oh, that's so much nicer.
And then you don't have to like constantly open it and close it. Doc taught me that when I was doing a one-shot with him and some Cosmere content creators, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not learning this for the first time in 4 months. It's only the new people that are learning these things. So always fun things to learn in Foundry. You also can learn these fun things by watching our video on Foundry, where Doc and me and Josh and Tyler talked about all the fun Foundry things. And that's up on our YouTubes. So what did you get on your plot die for raising the stakes?
13 and a complication.
A 13. Which complication? The 2 or the 4?
The 2?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's a 2 and a 4.
Yeah, the 2.
Okay.
You've never asked that before.
Was the 2 included in the 13?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Beautiful.
I did the math already.
The math is math. All right, so with that intimidation, with that complication, you did say 13 total?
Yes.
Okay, 13 is enough to intimidate these guards. However, with that complication, I'm going to say that Cloudpuff is a little bit too intense with it. It's kind of and ends up knocking this poor guard off the cliff as well. Is it like, they're too intimidated?
All right, well, I'm
as in the one I was just trying to talk to be like, do you want me to help with the... like, I'm like, do you want me to boom?
I'm gonna run after Cloudpuff and calm her down.
He goes, yes, doctor, that would be helpful. I'm kind of not okay, but my buddy looks like he's not good. And Cloudpuff goes.
At this point, I look over the edge of the cliff. How bad does it look?
The Batarab and the house guard both are at about half health, and then the war camp guard is looking dying, like needs immediate assistance, or will pass on to the cognitive realm and then into the beyond.
Does it look like I have a way down somehow? Or do I need to like?
If you wanted to do, there's these like the growth over here. So if you wanted to try to do like a regrowth thing, or you could kind of try to slide down it with a little bit of some abrasion, or you could just try to climb down. Nobody's tried that yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, if I use a bit of abrasion, like just enough to like little quick suck in, and just to make it a little easier to go down the vines, so I don't die. But I don't look like an idiot who's like clearly using powers in front of people.
Fair, very fair.
I go and look at the 2, and the person who fell off the cliff from the white spine. I look at him. And then I look at Batarab. he steps over the soldier and goes to Batarab and starts to work on her wounds, wrapping the actual wounds up on her.
She wants to push him away to the other guard, the house guard. She can't say, she's too shocked to say anything, though.
He ignores the push away.
Prompting.
And you can see... Actually, can she tell the look on my face and read it, CJ?
Batarab, make an insight test. As this is happening, the other guards have now turned their backs completely to the cave with the listeners and are like looking down the cliff. Are you okay down there? What's going on?
I would have followed him over.
I would say with a 12 that you wouldn't be able to determine everything that Bryn is trying to withhold, but you might have some indication.
Bryn yells back up in broken Alethi. He is attending to the Bright Lady in very clinical, cold stops.
Well, Callan? Callan, are you okay? Callan, you're not moving. Callan? Is Brightness, what's wrong with him? What happened?
She's in too much shock. Because it was so close, I've kind of gone with her being pretty sure because she did grow up in war camps. She can't say anything. She's kind of curling into a ball.
Does my medical knowledge know that one is dead? He's gone.
So I'm leaving it in the spot where he is gone to mundane sources. The use of a surge would potentially be enough, but there is no mundane healing that would restore him at this stage. A use of one of your surges, not like a hypothetical person.
No. I get it. I grab Batarab's face and turn her directly to me. Eye contact. And say, do you know this man? And if he was a good
man. I don't.
He's my son. What do you mean, was he a good man? He was the best. That's Callan.
Please.
He's hoping to join Bright Lord Dalinar's army. He works hard. He never gambles. He doesn't go to the duels. He takes care of his mother. He's a devoted soldier.
As his room gets dark.
I think your lights are paid actors, for the record. That was like
Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what?
No.
He looks at him. He looks up and says, as best as he can through the broken Alethi, you might want to find a grave for your son while I attend to the Bright Lady. And then next, this man here. Though you should do whatever you can in your field surgery if you wish him to not die as well. Cold, clinical, hard.
I don't know what's happening.
So, how much can Nakal hear standing over that cliff?
I would say, I mean, that's the only sounds going on, so I'd say you'd be able to hear it.
Okay. So, just because Nakal's overheard all of this, and he knows the direction that this could lead Bryn, he is going to shout over the cliff, heroes falter, but they never stop. And then to draw attention away from Bryn, he's going to jump off the cliff like he did with the other group. And do whatever he can to draw attention away from Bryn and the fallen soldier.
Make an intimidation test.
That looks like you're very intimidating, and that's a natural 20.
It is an opportunity, natural 20. So yes, Nakal, you're able to leap down and begin to speak with your fellow warriors, kind of reminding them of the honor of the day, the glory. You've pulled them aside. So yes, all eyes are on you at this stage, away from Bryn and Batarab and the fallen Callan.
Cate, does Batarab have gems on her?
Yeah, she wears a number of them, especially in her hair.
You watch as his face is drawn to Nakal as he goes sailing through the air, and his jaw slowly drops as he seems to mouth something. And he sucks in deeply as you watch streams of light come out of your gemstones and into him as he slowly stands up and walks away from you and places his hand on both of the fallen soldiers and pushes as much of that light out of himself into those two that he can.
Go ahead and make a progression test and raise the stakes.
15 with a complication.
Okay. Bryn, you can sense Poe scurrying down, kind of racing around between the two, excitedly, yes, this, yes, take care of them. And as you do, the light flows out of you into the two soldiers. Callan takes a deep breath. I was in a dark place. Where was I? What happened? And Bryn, with that complication, Callan's father, the one who had come down, who was kind of leading from the war camp side of things, kind of looks at you. What did you do?
I was wrong.
Nakal is going to step between the father and Bryn and be like, he did what a hero would do.
It was glowing like a gemstone. And my son was glowing like a gemstone. How is this possible?
That's part of the reason that we cannot return to the war camps yet. We have to discover why and how. That is why we cannot return with you.
Tevlin calls out, our research is more important than you can imagine.
Tulin comes up beside you. That's right!
Frickin'.
Got the whole bandaged throat. That's right.
That's right! Tevlin's working with Master Bryn down there, and they're doing good things.
Tevlin resists the urge to shove him off the cliff.
It hasn't always had good results.
Do I
don't know if
notice
we have
that
more starlight.
urge?
Joking.
Like that-
To
like
be
that-
no. This is joke. This is joke. She's not legitimately planning to do that.
Well, I have my son because of you. I think that perhaps we didn't see anything out here today, and we were unsuccessful. That sound all right to you, everyone? Kind of go. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by the white spine again, or her. She's strong. Pointing at Batarab. Just be careful out here with them, Nakal.
Nakal's going to raise his arm in a salute, and he's going to say, on my honor as a true Alethi, none shall come to harm, and with Bryn at my side, if harm is done, we will be able to protect them.
Or Brightness, I mean, certainly if you would prefer to provide a letter saying that you were going to these Horneater Peaks, whatever you wish of us, we serve.
She would look at Tevlin and Nakal and say, maybe we should just send some bloodied fabric. And look at them for their opinions. I mean, we're not saying they found our bodies, but maybe they'll stop looking.
Nakal's gonna kind of just roll his eyes and go, you want to send bloody fabric back to your mother, who is one of the most overbearing, Brightness bless her, Stormfather bless her, she's one of the most overbearing individuals, and you think a bloody cloth is going to make her less likely to search for us?
Well, it would certainly... They could stay around here for a little bit, and then heading home with that, there's going to be a high storm, and bodies get washed away.
How persuasive a letter do you think you could write? Let's consider other options before we go to faking our deaths.
I think there might be something to this idea.
No chains.
To which idea?
Bryn quietly and calmly looks at Batarab and says, I agree with Nakal. No more lies. Write your letter. Say what you are doing is important.
The letter that is a lie?
No. Be truthful.
No.
A new
I
letter.
think he wants her to write the letter that's the truth. The guard suggested a letter that's a lie. Yeah. Batarab raised the stakes up to
bloody
Joseph
cloth
level. Look, Father, we found him dead.
And I'm saying no. Write a letter saying the truth. You have found something that you need to handle. You are safe and protected.
She's considering that, and she hears what Bryn is saying, but she also knows he has never met her mother, and she knows that if her mother were to try to go after her and find her, she'd be married. Like, there'd be a causal betrothal done before she got back to the camps.
So,
do you explain your reasoning for saying no?
She's trying to, but I don't know that Bryn's gonna understand what a causal betrothal is.
These guards can't return back to the camp and just report that they found us and we had important business to attend to.
That's less likely to they would get in trouble and hurt. They would be hurt. You already heard how you guys got that other guard in trouble.
That's true.
I don't want them to be hurt.
He was punished quite hard. He had to go out during a high storm and clean up the stables.
Did he survive?
Well, he was inside the stables. He just had to do it during the high storm.
He's not looking good, Brightness. I'll be honest with you.
I don't want any of these people to be punished anymore, and for my mother to know that they had me or saw me and did not bring me home kicking and screaming if needs must be. I'm certain they would be punished.
We can do both. Write a note in your journal as if you had plans, and we can return these guards with some bloody clothes and a page from your journal.
That would look far too convenient, and I'm not giving my journal up.
No, he said a page.
A page.
Here's a page. Here's a piece of cloth. Oh no! Well, they wouldn't be able to read it.
Choice is yours, Brightness. I've given you my opinion. Me and Bryn stand at a shared consensus on this. And these guards are obviously willing to do whatever we ask.
I have an idea, she says. And she looks over at Tevlin and says, do you have a spare glove?
Don't use them anyway.
Tevlin takes her right-hand glove and throws it down.
Okay. Batarab quickly writes a note, or like a journal entry, like she scribbles out a few of them, as though this is several pages. And she's going to ask all the gentlemen to please turn around. And she's going to use her thing to cut into the sleeve and kind of jaggedly get it off, because she knows her mother knows that she would never take off her sleeve if she were alive. And she's going to use her safe hand pocket to tuck those journal entries in. And she's going to kind of rub it in the blood right there and then put on Tevlin's glove. So when they see her, they will see a jagged sleeve. She's going like this, trying to hide it some. But
anticipation spren just rushing around as Tulin and Grove and Tevlin are all wondering, like, what is happening? Some pain spread, like purple blobs around the soldiers still recovering. And Batarab, explain what they're looking at.
She would look at Bryn and the soldiers and say, I brought no other changes of clothing. My mother would know that. And my mother also raised me to never wear a glove, never display my safe hand. I have often kept precious things within it, as all women do, all nobly bred women, and if she were to find this demolished and you were to say you found it underneath something or had been let's have actually can you bring Cloud Puff down here, please? Grove, can Cloud Puff fight this? It will help be more convincing.
All right.
Okay.
I still don't like this plan. I think honesty's the best policy, but okay.
So she kind of lets it tear there.
I'm with you, Bryn,
So-
but when Bright Eyes make a plan, they just there's no persuading her.
Cloudpuff, where are you?
Oh, Cloud Puff's
Where's
alive.
Cloudpuff?
Cloud Puff.
She's got the glove. She's gone.
Oh,
She's just running away. He's having fun with the glove. You gave her something to bite.
okay. Okay.
Cloud
As long as
Puff,
she brings it back.
If she brings it back.
Cloud Puff.
So when my mother sees this, she will know that something horrible happened to me. And she will see by the journal entries in my sleeve that upon leaving the camps with Tevlin, I found information that I could not just sit on. That is the truth. Something horrible did happen to me today. And unfortunately, I am not giving her a definitive answer in whether or not I live. But this is the best way to ensure that no one is punished and to move forward. And I will accept all responsibility for this action.
Party?
Thank you, Cloudpuff.
What do you do? Oh, Cloudpuff is playing with the glove. Someone will need to play with her before she gives the glove up. Just for clarity.
All right.
Can I just ask all of the guards their names?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Guard 1.
Or I was gonna
2.
say, are you giving me names, CJ, or is this just Bryn learns the 4 guards' names?
I mean, you've got Callan. And
is that spelt phonetically?
CALAN is what I've got for him, and then let's go with his father is gonna be Tanak.
Mm-hmm.
While this is going on, Tevlin, while everybody's kind of distracted by that, Tevlin goes back to the listeners and lets them know to continue to take cover and preferably to get even further back into the cave out of sight, just in case.
Thank you. You have a very strange group. We are thankful, but in a bad way?
To be fair, this is the first sane thing anyone has done all night.
Tevlin, the sane one, goes and asks the Parshendi to hide after everything else that's happened.
Tevlin is always logical and sane. Yes, it has been an interesting journey so far. Perhaps we can make the rest of the journey a bit less interesting.
With you and your group, I have my doubts, Connie says, as she leads the listeners further back into the cave. And Chris, you would get Jelin, Jelin.
Jalen, Tanak, and one other. We'll decide later.
Tataran, Tataron.
He notes all 4 of their names into his book.
Thank you.
Specifically writing a symbol he has seen next to 2 of their names.
All right. The spren recede as pain and anticipation fade. The guards take the offered glove once Grove has finished playing with Cloudpuff. Can we have that, please?
Of course. Cloudpuff, drop it.
Thank you. And then any last words to the house guard and the war camp soldiers before they return?
Batarab would like to apologize to the person she basically killed.
Not basically, she did.
Okay, he came back.
I saw a land
Not
with a distant sun.
Oh dear.
I will spend the rest of my life trying to find that land again because of you. Thank you, Brightness.
You're welcome. Journal.
Bryn says, "Do not seek that place. It is only death. Live instead."
You hear, Bryn, you clearly hear, and everyone else is like, where did that come from? They just assume it was Tevlin up on the ridge, but it's like, it's actually a really nice place. I have a wonderful garden of wardrobes. I'd love to show you sometime.
Shut up, Tevlin.
No. Wait.
Yeah. He's playing the part.
I got there. I did get there. Okay. Well, son, I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll go back to the devoteries. They'll take care of all that, and you'll continue on your path towards the Tranquiline Halls and victory. So, just Guardsman Nakal, take care of her, and goodness, I guess with you, Mr. Bryn, was it?
Yes.
With you around, I'm sure they'll be just fine. And oh goodness. All right. Well, take care. And they disappear into the distance as they return back towards the war camps. Tevlin and Tevlin, you signal to our listener friends that it is now safe to come out. Tevlin certainly starts to. Tevlin, do you allow Tevlin to do this?
Before or after you push him off the cliff?
Come on out! Master Bryn says it's safe! They scramble down the cliff safely. Hear Connie say, "This is significantly easier to get down than I thought it must be, based on how many people were falling down this cliff earlier."
Well, to be honest, one of them jumped and pulled somebody.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I don't understand the intentions of Light Eyes.
Nakal, you could not hear it, but the person I ran into, he had started to see the listeners, and I was not willing to let them be caught and to be fought, and that's why I did it. It distracted everyone.
Your Light
worked.
Your Light Eyes ways are mysterious and powerful. I will not question you.
It was a brave thing
Thank you.
to do.
It felt good. Except
except for the impact.
I don't want to talk about that. No, I don't. She just kind of walks away a little bit.
What? Why is she so sad?
I do not believe she has ever taken a life before.
Did she take a life this day?
Almost.
How? What? Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes.
What is he talking about?
Suffice.
Well, when she fell, the guy got really hurt, and our friend, the surgeon, helped them.
Oh, you applied medicine.
No. Something else. Something beyond my current understanding.
He applied a
Something
gift.
instinctual.
He applied
You
a
keep
gift.
calling
he
it
does-
that.
You keep calling it a curse. From your perspective, it may be a curse. From my perspective and everything that I've seen, it has done wonderful, powerful things. Maybe in the future it might not. But as of now, the person that you are and the person that I know and the heroic things you have done, it is a gift.
I was ready to leave those two men to die to protect my singer friends.
And I was there when you needed me, being the guiding light, making sure you did what was right. The two of us together, we can't be stopped.
Like a war pair.
Hands trembling at his sides, like clenching in and out of fists. Tears start to roll down Bryn's face.
I'm gonna go up and I'm going to hold your hand.
Just his hand? Or both of their hands?
Just his hand, like Bryn's hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lets you do it, but the initial touch sends his hand instinctively pulling back. He is not comfortable with random physical touch.
Well, if you pulled back, I would let go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. I almost killed you. I almost let these men die today. If anything, you have proven yourselves to be better than the Alethi I knew. To guide these people back to their home, I should wander off.
And we will wander with you.
As you say this, Bryn, Connie, attuned to the rhythm of the lost, is beginning to hum one of the listener songs, and as she does so, you're picking up these hints of mourning, of loss, but yet of also continuing on that there is joy in finding that next step, that life, even when there is sadness and despair. And she just is kind of intoning the rhythm behind you, trying to align with your emotional state and carry you forward. And with your singer and listener expertise, you can feel some of that coming through her rhythms.
Would you say he may have heard it from someone else before?
Yeah.
It calms the shaking.
Nakal is going to make that connection between the rhythm and the calming. I don't know what to do with it yet, but Nakal is going to recognize that.
Mark, let's create a goal of expertise with the listeners and give yourself a mark towards that.
Bryn or me?
I already have listeners.
Yeah, he already has
This is
it.
you.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is for you because you're doing
Okay.
stuff that would potentially lead in that direction.
Yeah, I purposefully left my character sheet vague, so this is I'm kind of excited to be explore developing this character.
Yeah.
Gotta
If
go
the opportunity is right, Tevlin would like to do something to walk off and Tevlin wants to go approach Batarab and oh geez, not seeing on top of her.
She'll have some PTSD from that today.
Tevlin approaches with a spare dress that she has that Batarab had stitched up the sleeve on, and offers that to Batarab, and says, "I know that what you did today was very difficult, and I also know that, to some extent, perhaps our circumstances are due to my own decisions, and maybe in some cases poor decisions, and I just want to thank you for the blame that you've taken today, and I want to let you know that I thought what you did was very brave."
Batarab's trying not to show that she's crying, and she takes the dress very thankfully and says, "I gave my word that I would help lead them home. I made the agreement, and even if I didn't really want to be out here at first, I was so afraid when I thought they were going to keep walking around and find them. I don't think I've ever been so afraid for anyone else in my life."
Tevlin
And then,
offers a hug.
in trying to save the listeners, I almost killed one of the guards. So neither would have worked if Bryn hadn't been here.
Well, I am certainly the first to understand that sometimes when we act quickly, hastily, mistakes happen, and obviously that's a mistake I'm very glad that you don't have to live with. But he was here. We don't need to live with what ifs.
Not today. I'll have to keep going forward.
Tevlin, Batarab, as you're talking, as you're embracing and kind of getting cleaned up, the rest of the group begins to prepare to move forward, and barring anything else that anyone needs to say, I would like to begin some checks to see how you make your way through the unclaimed hills towards the Shattered Plains, and that will set the scene for what happens next for you. Hearing none, how do you begin to make your way into the unclaimed hills?
First, Batarab would have changed her clothes.
Sure, that's what I was saying. Y'all did over there.
In the cave, yeah, with Grove and Tevlin.
You find a private place. Yeah.
While they're off on their own, Bryn will go to Connie and explain to her why he came and sought her out, and show her the first name that he has written in his book. Quietly, personally.
Yeah. How did you know this one?
They were my savior. And I owe them everything I am. I could not bring myself to tell you of your lost comrade.
She hears the significance of the use of were versus are. She just kind of closes her eyes and attunes to the rhythm of the lost deeper, with a sadder cadence to it in this moment. Thank you.
I will remember her forever.
She will be remembered.
And I try to hum along with it in peace.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone with happier things to do?
Grove, go ahead and, with advantage from Cloudpuff, make a survival test as you begin to lead us out into the Unclaimed Hills.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Okay.
Grove,
So
get
11.
better dice. Those need to go in dice jail.
Grove, you need to go digital. Grove, that's a weighted dice.
I love my dice.
Hashtag
Cloud
not a
Puff telling
sponsor
you.
of the channel, just a good company that makes good wooden products. But Dragon Armor Games sells little wooden dice jails that have like little wooden bars, and your die goes inside it, and they're adorable.
I just rolled a 19 on CJ's dice. I'll take
See,
There
it.
you go.
it's your
Steal
dice.
his.
I'll take his.
Give him the natural 1/1 for rolling against with our enemies.
So I think I watched you roll 70 20s and then keep the 19. Is that what I saw happen?
No, I'm keeping the 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just like that's not how advantage works.
I just keep rolling till I get the number I want.
Yeah. Grove, do you know what's funny is Grove would totally do that. Just just bend fortune.
This
Just be like
advantagey enough.
just
You didn't tell me which roll or that it had to be the first roll. You just said, what did I roll?
Grove will just reach out and grab fortune, a thread of fortune, and just
add
pull
them
it towards-
together.
All right. So Grove, as you are leading them forward with an 11, I'm going to say that with that result, you do encounter a group of bandits kind of off in the distance. So I'm going to need Nakal. How are you going to get them away from that bandit group without being noticed and seen?
Without being noticed and seen. I'm guessing I can't use a discipline test to use discipline to bring the group together and have them understand how important
Okay. By demonstration. That's fine.
Okay.
I can live with that. Let's raise the stakes on this one.
Raise the stakes. Little checkbox go click.
$21 with a complication?
Yeah, so that 21 with a complication, Nakal, you are able to get them organized, kind of demonstrate it, but it requires more of your focus than normal. So we're going to cost you a focus on this one. But that will be a success. You're able to kind of pull them away. Bryn or Tevlin or Batarab, what are y'all doing to help contribute as you're trying to make your way across the Unclaimed Hills towards the Shattered Plains?
Tevlin would like to use, if I can, my geography expertise to recognize we're getting closer to the Shattered Plains. And I would like to approach Connie and say, we've made quite a mess of this so far. This is getting close to your home. Do you guys know this area and maybe have some advice on how to get where we're going?
Yeah, make a lore test with advantage as you and Connie kind of put your heads together to try to figure this out.
All right.
Nice.
24.
Yeah, with a 24, you and Connie are able, as you've pulled away from the bandits, you're looking for an alternate route, and you're able to find one that gets you out forward. You can kind of see the edge of the Shattered Plains in the distance. The war camps, you're making a wide berth so as to avoid any war camp patrols that might be happening. And Batarab, Bryn, how are y'all contributing to the expedition?
Batarab will help everyone by keeping what's his name, Tevlin, occupied, and she will kind of keep him towards the back, asking him lots of questions about what he knows about radiance and all of that.
Okay.
So you're welcome.
That's amazing.
Persuasion. Let's do a persuasion test, and let's raise the
Okay.
stakes.
Oh, okay. That's really low for her.
Yeah. So you're able to accomplish this a little bit, but the problem is, like, as you're doing so, it's getting louder and louder, and you do cause Tevlin eventually kind of, I'll tell you later. I gotta go check in with Bryn, and runs over to Bryn and is like really excited and talking about things. And as that happens, with that opportunity, we are going to say that Bryn, whatever you are doing as you're kind of seeing Tevlin come over, you're going to have advantage on this next action.
Oh no.
With all the doom and gloom, he is getting quite tired of this little man running around. And so he decides to quickly slick up his hand and spin around in a circle, putting a path of abrasion on the ground so that as he runs up to him, he'll slip on it and make like a slide right past him into the group of people, just as a bit of comedy for everyone else.
I love that.
To liven the mood.
Abrasion test with advantage.
All right.
And never mind.
11. Not great. Invisager knows my tricks.
Yeah, as you are coming forward, you try to slick up the ground. It creates a longer path than you were expecting, and so it basically catches Tevlin as well as Batarab and Tevlin as they're coming along behind as well. And you just see this like as just like this slip and
Really,
slide
man?
that just won't
Can
stop.
I just jump
they
on and like say, well?
and pose like, yeah, this is great.
Enjoy the failures in life.
Well, that would make us get away from the other group a little bit faster, right?
Maybe a little off track, though.
I don't think they're going to come back right away. After what happened.
Yeah.
Plus, they're basically carrying around Bright Lady undergarments right now. They probably just want to get it.
I was talking about the bandits that we avoided.
Mm.
Oh!
Yeah, those.
Never mind. Cut that.
Batarab is so distracted she can't keep track of what's going on.
As you make your way forward, Connie picks herself up. We are near a portion of the chasms where if we enter here, we can go along and then find our way back up. Since you cannot jump from plateau to plateau and we do not have bridges, we will need to approach this a bit differently. And you find yourselves coming into a chasm. A little water from a recent high storm, a few dead soldiers who have been tossed down there. And as you look in the distance, you can see that there is a nearly dead chasm fiend. And
So
Tevlin,
Yes.
you spy in its chest a bright blue sapphire gem.
That's right, she does. She runs at it.
You heard the part where he said nearly dead, right?
No, actually, but she runs.
Tevlin
Perfect.
heard dead, saw gemstone, said, "Here we go."
And beloved members of the Shard of Opportunity, as Tevlin races off toward a nearly dead chasm fiend, seeking that blue gem heart within, we will find out next time what happens. To make sure that you see it, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Let us know your favorite Grove one-liner. Let us know whether you think Batarab's mom and dad are really going to believe that she's dead? ? And of course, come back with us and with the Cannon Walkers when the high storm comes. Thank you.
That was the funniest episode we've had, and then the darkest, I think.